Well, you talk about this moment where the press loves to say Bishop T.D. Jakes passed the torch to you. And can you just share, first of all, share what's happening there and in that moment and just what that felt like?
Well, before I ever hosted any event that filled a stadium, my father was probably one of the preeminent voices for women's liberation, especially in the context of ministry. 30 years ago, he started something called Woman, Thou Art Loose. And he would preach to women about things that they had gone through and encourage them to walk with boldness and to no longer be ashamed or afraid. But this is in 2022, and he had decided, as a result of I think seeing other voices emerging, that he felt it was time that Woman Thou Art Loose come to an end. And so this was the last event for Woman Thou Art Loose. We were at the closing session of what I thought would just be a final farewell service, in which he called me up on stage and basically told me that he felt like the same grace that was on his life is on my life, and that he wanted me to continue to carry on the torch of women's ministry and to help women to come to know who they are in God. There's this beautiful ceremony, and he laid hands on me, which in our tradition of faith, it's just like a passing of anointing, of strength, to continue to take that mission further. I believe what catapulted my dad's ministry into new heights. I saw him preaching until his feet were literally bleeding during this conference. I saw him sacrifice and surrender, and he was taking a huge portion of his life's work and telling me, I trust you with it. And I trust all of these people who've gathered here to follow you into whatever next is. And yet what really made me emotional was that my dad trusted me again. I knew that as a woman and as a wife and a mother and a business owner, that my father respected me and trusted me. There was something about the public validation of my ministry after the public scrutiny of my disappointment, and him saying, this is my girl and I trust you, that made me ugly cry for millions of people to see.